Hey everybody, wanted to introduce you to my companion out here, my little baby, Arcana. She's a Catahoula leopard dog. It's Mike Shaparic again, Colorado's House District 49. Hey, just wanted to give you guys my position, talk a little bit about AI, artificial intelligence. It's not intelligent, it's an algorithm. So let's talk about the good, the bad, and the uglies of AI. So the good by far outweighs the bad and the ugly if used properly. The good is, number one, it's going to create a lot of jobs. And it's going to make people's lives easier. So for example, in healthcare, we'll be able to get MRIs back very quickly and very accurately, or an MRI, or just any other diagnosis, maybe a blood test or something like that. Yeah, you can feed that into AI, and with the medical AI, it'll do a pretty good job of diagnosing things. How about air traffic control, making planes and flying a lot safer? Think AI will help with that? Yeah, I think it's going to make it a ton safer. Very good thing. How about traffic lights? We all stop at traffic lights, and many of us know that half the time that if they were managed a little bit better, we wouldn't have to sit there probably anywhere near as long. So we could save tankers of oil by having AI run traffic lights. That's all good. There's different AI models depending on whether it's medical, whether it's running air traffic control, and whether it's helping people write computer programs. There's different AI models for that. They're trained differently, and they're all good. That's all good of AI, and the list goes on and on. So let's talk about the bad of AI. Not everything's all good. There is bad. Number one, it requires data centers. What's bad about data centers? I'll do a whole presentation about data centers at some time. First of all, they take a lot of area, and they've got to be near water. Water is used for cooling. There are other cooling methods. Maybe I'll discuss that at some point as well. And lots of electricity. And to generate electricity, you need water as well. So water's an issue, land's an issue. Pretty scary. We don't want to have AI and data centers taking up all the resources that the people need to live with. So that's bad, but there are solutions to make it better. How about the ugly of AI? So here's what worries me about the ugly of AI, and that's when governments get a hold of it to surveillance. The surveillance state use flock cameras, right? Now all of a sudden, more than just speed, it's if you change the lane properly. There's a lot of stuff they can do with AI in the surveillance state. They can censor you. They could have algorithms that follow you and shut off all your data, your bank accounts, just with the click of a button. A lot of bad. So, and foreign countries getting it too, right? And pushing out propaganda on the interweb and whatnot. So it's there's some guardrails that need to be put around that sort of AI. And speaking of propaganda, we know that the Chinese can put out their propaganda. Sounds like from the reports I've heard that they're putting out propaganda to scare people from data centers. So we develop data centers a lot more slowly. Public pressure will really skew the development. So the question is do you want the Chinese to be the first with AI? And they'll use it for military, we all know that. Or do you want the US to be the leader in AI? That's a question you got to ask. Again, I'm supporting AI. And finally, let's talk about the ugly of AI. Or did I do that already? I guess I did that already. So we got the good, the bad, the ugly, and AI. I'm all for it. I think it's mainly good. It needs guardrails and proper legislation, which is quite complicated. Probably the states aren't qualified to do it, but it needs to be done. And by the way, what gives me any expertise on discussing AI? I'm a computer and electrical engineer, worked my entire career developing algorithms. AI is an algorithm. And I worked on developing algorithms for NAND to recover data out of storage devices, memory devices. And I've got 40 to 50 patents in the area of algorithm development. Just go to Google and search for my name, and you can see some of the patents that I have. And don't let AI scare you. It's just a computer program with some algorithms in it and GPUs. So anyway, this is Mike Shaparik for Colorado's House District 49. Looking forward to your support and your vote. And I approve this message.